The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, feel well, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. He's your host.
Oh, good morning, billionaires. This is your boy, ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, ERGJ Black Bazaar, international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club, certified financial educator. And your boy is back here today with the Money and Power Show. Today's episode is brought to you by The Black Billionaires Club. That's right. It is a club. You can get the book and you can join. You can decide to join where you get financial literacy, personal development, business development, investment education, and opportunities to make more money. Go to www.theblackbillionaires club today and join the club. The Black Billionaires Club. Join the club today. While you guys are connected, man, we got an absolutely phenomenal show for you today. Go ahead and let us know exactly where you're connected from, what city, what state. Go ahead and say good morning, by the way. Good morning, billionaires, man. We are ready to rock and roll. I got so much I want to share with you guys, so much to learn, so much to discuss about money. This is the show for those that want to learn more, be more, and actually have more money. That's what we're talking about, man. So you go out and do all the wonderful things, make the biggest difference, biggest impact that you can make. And how many of you guys know you're going to have to finance that mission? It's going to take a little bit of money for you to finance that mission. That's right, man. What's going on? Mona's in the house. AAAA. Angela Alexander, thanks so much for joining. What city, what state? What city, what state? Donto Williams from Memphis, Tennessee is in the house. Thanks so much for joining. What city, what state? What city, what state? Man, hit that like button, that share button, that invite button, that watch party button. Let people know that we're here. And we got black folk talking about money and the markets in the morning. That's right. Black folk talking about money and the markets in the morning. Future billionaires on their way right here today on the Money and Power Show. Now, we're going to be doing a stock market recap. I'm going to try my best to get into the Dow. I got so much I want to share with you guys. I'm going to save the Dow, digging this out till last. We're going to see how much time we got because I got so much to share with you about billionaires, black billionaires, and all that good stuff. So we're going to do a stock market recap. If I don't get into digging in the Dow, that's okay because it's my show. I do what I want. I do what I please. But we're going to try to get to it today, okay? We're going to try my best to get digging to the Dow. Double A is in the house. St. Louis is representing. What's up? Mona's in the house from Kansas City. Kansas City is in the house as well, man. Hit the like button, the share button, the invite button, the watch party. Hit the watch party button if you can. That way you're able to invite other people to watch with you. I'm pretty sure you got at least one other person that wants to talk about money this morning, right? That wants to talk about money this morning. How to go about this thing called money, how to make our money work for us, how to earn more money. I'm pretty sure, hopefully, I seriously hope you have at least one other person that wants to talk about money in the morning. I'm not talking about spending it. I'm talking about earning it and also investing it here in the morning. Okay, guys? So Black Billionaires Club, again, you want to make sure that you go ahead and join that thing, guys. We got 2 levels of membership, $9.99, $20, and $19.99. Here are all your benefits. We do have on Wednesday, we do have our investment presentation as well to talk to you about, guys, about the new, everybody put guys on the new, right? The new investment club that we are starting here, and we're going to be onboarding over the next 2 months. So the investment presentation will be on Wednesday night. So make sure that you are here live. We're going to do it live right here on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're connected from. We're going to do it live so you guys can answer all your questions. So many questions. Oh, what's it going to do? I'm going to answer all of those questions, right? You're going to get all your questions answered on Wednesday night. Man, let's get right into this thing, guys. Let's get right into this thing because we got a lot to cover. We got black folk are hungry for knowledge. It says, our people perish for lack of knowledge. Well, I want to make sure you got the knowledge. I want to make sure you got the knowledge. And I'm doing it. Guess what I'm doing, guys? Guess how much this costs? Nothing. I'm doing it because I love my people. That's right. I'm doing it because I love my people. I'm trying to get my screen set up so I can see you guys. I know you got to be typing and stuff. All right, man, let's get right into this thing, man. So good morning, Miss Vivian Reed, man. So I like to come over to CNN Monday. This is where I start. I just do all my little stuff right from here. We're going to take a look at this thing called here, the BP Shell Bet. We're going to look at the 6 things we need to watch today, and then we're going to get right into the market. So let's take a look here. The 6 things we need to watch. What I found interesting, strong BP. So you guys know, if you guys know your boy ERGJ, how long have I been talking about oil? So, of course, I do got me some BP, so I'm pretty excited about this. Shares and BP jumped 3.7% in London as the company Wow. And look at that. Everybody put it down, so wow. after the company wowed investors with the results in 2018. Now, how many guys have been watching me for long enough that I've been telling y'all about oil? I've been saying it every single episode. Did you get you some? That's right. They wowed investors with their results in 2018. BP went big on U.S. shale last year, buying major oil assets from mining firm BHP for $10.5 billion. The investment paid off. Profits in 2018 more than double over the previous year. How many guys that are in business right now like to see your profits double? How about more than double? Double for your trouble. So I've been talking. Now tell the truth. Now, have I not been giving y'all hints? Now I'm not going to give you answers, right? If you don't become a member, but I've been giving y'all hints on this show. I've been talking about oil for at least 6 months, at least. All right, please debate me on this. BP has also said its oil and gas output soared 3.7 million barrels a day, at 8.2% increase from 2017. U.S. shale boom is lifting the oil and gas sector. Really? I've been talking about this. Shell and ExxonMobil also top analyst expectation recent week. I got me some Exxon too. Now, Exxon just happened to have ExxonMobil's old CEO just happened to be in the Trump cabinet, by the way. I think he stepped down, but I think it's Steve Munchin or something like that. Now, how long have I been talking about oil, guys? Of course, you guys probably don't believe me. You're probably like, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. Okay. Disney, they're going to report earnings after the closing of the bell. That means that after 4:30, when the stock market closes for the day, they're going to report their earnings. And I know a couple of people that's been like, I got to get me some Disney stock. So I know they're looking forward to this. Fox is going to actually report their earnings today as well. On Wednesday, I'm sorry, this is going to be tomorrow. Google, the parent company of Alphabet, Google, the parent company of Google, reported look at this, $39.3 billion in revenue for the final 3 months. 3 months, Google, our lovely search engine, the Alphabet company, they made they sold $39.3 billion worth of stuff in 3 months. 22% increase in a year's time, from a year period, in a quarter. That's called a quarter. 3 months is a quarter. Everybody put it down, so a quarter. Right? That's a quarter. A quarter of the year is 3 months. How many guys like to see a 22% increase in your business if you run a business? What I'm trying to help you to understand, guys, is that we're helping all of these lovely, great companies make money. And I'm just simply saying, why not get a piece of it? Why not become a part owner of the companies that you're going to help make money anyway? That way they can help you make money. See, the reason I'm on Facebook, guys, because Facebook pays me. Right? I'm going to use Facebook. I'm going to market on Facebook. I'm going to place ads on Facebook. I'm going to do groups on Facebook. I'm going to be on Instagram, which Facebook owns. So why not own some Facebook? I'm just saying, it just makes sense. I mean, you already a participant. Why not just visit the house? Why not own the house? Everybody putting down so own. Don't just visit the house, own the house. Ooh, I'm pumped up this morning, people. Hit that like button, that share button, let people know that we're here. Black folk are talking about money and the markets in the morning. What a novel idea. What a novel idea. Now I understand everybody's not interested in making money. Everybody's not interested in learning about money. Everybody's not interested. That's okay. I'm only looking for the few people who are interested and really want to get this guap. Sabrina Foss from Memphis, what's going on, sister? Thanks so much for joining, man. Hit that like button, that share button, that invite button. Hit the watch party button. We got black folk. Listen, this is serious. We got black folk. They trying to say, what are you trying to do today? The same thing you're trying to do every day, Pinky. Try and take over the world. Alphabet says traffic and acquisition costs, the money it pays to companies to run its ads and services, was $7.4 billion during the quarter. Look at that. They made $39.3. They spent $7.4 billion for their ads to get you and I to use a Google. Up from $6.5 billion, its operating margin declined 21%. Right? Now, I don't want to read the rest of this stuff. The rest of this stuff is going to make you guys get you confused. Electronic Arts. Look at it. Snapchat's going to do their earnings after the close. Plantronics, all the EA, right? Madden and NBA Live and all that stuff. They're going to be reporting their earnings after the close. Slack said Monday that it filed confidential paperwork to go public. Look at that. Slack. Slack is the, in case you guys don't know what Slack is, that is like it's an app that allows you and I or businesses to actually do project management, right? They're looking to go public. Look at that. Company has so far raised 1.2 billion for investors, including SoftBank is always in the midst of these they always are investing. These are companies that invest in smaller companies expecting to get a return. It's called they are the first round or the initial investors in these companies. Mr. Mark Daniels, Wichita, Kansas up in the house. Maybe I a whole bunch of Kansas City, Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, Wichita. What's going on in the Midwest? Do ERGJ need to come to the Midwest? Is there something going on in the water in the Midwest? Something must be happening in the Midwest. All right, let's get right into the thing, guys. So that's what the things you need to know before the bell. BP. Oh, yes. I like when they talk about what's in my portfolio. Yeah. So if you want to learn how to invest in stocks, guys, we do teach that. It is something you will learn at our second level of membership. If you decide to join the Black Billionaires Club, again, you can make that decision. You can join the club and learn what you don't know about money. You get these money-making opportunities. You get to learn about investing. You get to be a part of our investment group, our investment club, our stock investing club, our real estate investment club. And guess what? You don't have to do it by yourself. You can do it as a team, T-E-A-M, together. Everybody put console together. Together, everyone achieves more. That's right. Together, everyone achieves more. Hey, let's take a look at our stock market recap. See what happened yesterday. The Dow was up 175 points. The Dow is the index that houses the 30 most significant stocks in America. Companies like Nike and Home Depot and Disney, by the way, Apple. Companies like that are in the Dow, digging in the Dow. The NASDAQ was up 83 points yesterday. Great day for the market yesterday, by the way. I don't know about you, but my money was making money yesterday. How about yours? That's right. It was a Monday. It was a Money Monday. Most people were using their time. Most people were clocking in to make money. My money was clocking in to make money. How about yours? NASDAQ index holds all the technology companies, Amazon, Google, things like that. All these semiconductor or anything that has to do with technology is pretty much in the NASDAQ. 83 points yesterday. S&P 500 says it's the index that houses 500 of the stocks. There's only 10,000 stocks in the stock market. So this tells about 500 across different genres or different industries or different sectors. It was up 18.34. Now the S&P 500 is very E-Cola, South Carolina. Okay, East Columbia. I don't know what that means. Anyway, it houses what am I saying? This is the S&P 500 is valuable because this is what you want to base your performance on. So when you look at your TSP or your IRA or your 401k, all of that stuff is tied to the stock market, by the way, in case you didn't know. Matter of fact, your 401k, when your company says we're going to match you up to 5% or 6% your 401k, guess what they're matching you with? They're matching you with company stock. They're not matching you with company dollars. They're matching you with company stocks, which is part of their equity. This is stuff that nobody talks about, right? This is what's happening. So you're actually whether you know it or not, if you are trying to save, quote unquote, for retirement, you're not saving for retirement, you're investing for retirement. Everybody put in comments on invest. I want you to understand you're not saving for retirement. You'll never retire if you were saving for retirement. You are investing for retirement. You're putting your money somewhere that it can grow. It has the opportunity to grow over time so that when you can't work anymore, your money pays for your living expenses. This is investing. You're putting something away early for the next 20 years, 30 years, 40 years while you're working hard, quote unquote. You're stashing something away and you are investing it into a vehicle, i.e. something that's tied to the stock market or real estate. And then by the time you retire, that small little money that you put in week in and week out or month in and month out, you look at it, you're like, wow, right? Autopilot. You're investing for retirement. These words, I'm telling you, words, vocabulary is so important because they never told you you're investing for retirement. You thought you were saving. No, you are not going to save your way to $1 million. It's not going to happen. Okay? It's highly unlikely you're going to save your way to a millionaire. But you can invest your way to $1 million. I'm going to tell you that. Make your money work harder for you than you work for it. Over time, compound interest, I recommend it. A good man named Mr. Albert Einstein said, those who understand it, earn it. Those who don't, they pay it. Which one are you? Are you paying compound interest with your credit cards and your loans and all that stuff? Or are you earning it? Have you become a lender? The Bible recommends it. Be a lender, not a borrower. The borrower is slave to the lender. If you hearken to the voice of if you hearken to the voice of the Lord and you listen and obey, then you shall be blessed. You shall lend to many nations, you shall not borrow. Oh, please debate me on this. How many of us have become lenders, by the way? Owe no man nothing but love. How many of us have got to that position in life where we owe no man nothing but love? I recommend it. The Bible recommends it. I don't know if you believe in the Bible, but it's a good book. Maybe you want to pick up some principles for to live your life. Basic instructions before leaving this earth. Hey, the gainers yesterday, Clorox up 6%, 5.5%. Raytheon, which I don't know what that is. Cisco, that's a different Cisco. Cisco, I don't know what that is. McKesson, I know what that is, 3.87. CarMax is up 3.63% yesterday. Down yesterday, you had Allergen, Wayhouse. I don't know none of these companies. Allergen, I know. But Wayheiser, see, I don't know. I'm gonna act like I know all this stuff. I don't know all these companies because you can't study them all. I just stay in my lane. You know what my lane is? Oil. Look at oil. Oh yeah. Oil's up. All right. So anyway, over here in sector performance, this is where I kind of look and see what's hot, what's not hot as far as sectors are concerned. So if you break down what I consider to be, it's not technical, it's fundamental analysis. I start with a top-down approach, which means I go from global down to local, or I go from huge down to small. So sector would be huge, industry will be smaller, individual companies will be smaller than that. So that's what we consider to be fundamental analysis. I teach you this, we teach you this when you become a member of our club. All right. So consumer non-durables, none of this stuff's been hot, by the way. But it's funny. What's very interesting is even though the stock market is up, all these sectors are down. Think of that. Think about that for a second. The stock market has been up since the beginning of the year, but most of these sectors are down. That tells you that you can find valuable opportunities even when the market is down. Right? Basic principle of investing: buy low, sell high. I think we can all understand that. There's a lot of other more complex strategies, but simple, because most people are going to be simple. I just want to do the simple stuff: buy low, sell high. I'm telling you, if you just simply do that, you don't have to get into all the complex stuff. You don't have to even, if you just simply buy low, sell high, you retire a millionaire. Did I stutter? No, I didn't stutter. If you do the simple stuff, you will retire a millionaire. Okay? You try to do the complex stuff, you might get to multi-million. But if you just do the simple, everybody put in comments so simple. If you just do the simple stuff, you'll retire a millionaire. You'll leave benefits to your next generation, not bills. If you just do the simple stuff. This is basic level stuff. This is one-on-one stuff. If you just do the one-on-one stuff, all right? Trust me, I'm telling you, I recommend it. Oil is a commodity. I consider these to be store of value. I like these assets or these commodities because they hold their value for the most part. You won't necessarily win as far as appreciation if you just invest in these assets or commodities, but you won't lose. All right, it's hard to lose in commodities. It's like this is where I would go when I build my money all the way up, and now I'm like, okay, how do I protect my money? By putting console protect. How do I protect my wealth? Because after you build your wealth, you must learn how to protect it. All right, protect it from loss. Then I'll start moving more into commodities, more into income producing assets, more or less risky, right? Because if you have the opportunity for growth, you got an opportunity for loss. It's called risk versus reward. So we start moving into more safer investments, right? And so you can learn this. Some of you guys might need a retirement review. You need some help. You need help with what you currently have. I can help you with that as well. You got to schedule an appointment. My time costs, not for free. No, ma'am. Yes, well, here's what I tell people when they talk about free. I say, hey, free is where it got you where you are. You can keep doing free. See where that gets you. see how much help you get for free. All right, but if you want to take your education, you want to take your 401k, you want to take your investments to another level. You know, set an appointment. Oil's up 54.70 a barrel. Gasoline across the country is going down $2.67. Regular letter gasoline. I know you guys are happy about that. Get to travel further for less. Gold $13.18, roughly around $1,300 per ounce. Silver $15.88 per ounce. And corn, I need to learn about this thing, corn. See, if I was a farmer or something like that, man, I would know everything there is to know about this corn business, and I'd be making money in this commodity. If I was a farmer or agriculture and all that, see, that you can find a niche no matter what you do. That's why everybody might not be an oil buff like I am. That's okay. You can be whatever you be. I know Mark said it's an aeronautic. You could be into airplanes and still find ways to make money. You could be into farming or agriculture, still find ways to make money. You could be in beauty industry, still find ways to make your money work for you in the stock market. Every industry has some diamonds in the rough. Every industry can make you money. You just can't focus on all of them. You got to find you a niche. Right? You got to find you something that you're going to be excited. I'm excited. You can't tell. Can't you tell? I'm excited about oil. Currency. This is where if you're going to be traveling or if you're in foreign exchange, this is where you kind of want to look. You want to be knowing what's going on with as far as money is concerned, because you invest based on the price action or based on the value of these different currencies. And that's what foreign exchange is. That's what Forex is. I don't do Forex, but hey, somebody does. How are stocks doing in 2019? Well, people, if on January 1st you had made the New Year's resolution, say, you know what, this year I am going to become an investor. And I'm going to go ahead and make my first investment of 2019 on January 1st. I'm not going, my New Year's party is going to be my money working for me. So you know what, I don't know what I want to invest in, because I ain't really done no research. I want to start investing. I'm just going to follow the market. Everybody putting down, so follow the market. So you just decided you're going to put your money to work for you and you're going to follow the market. If you follow the Dow, which is the index we talked about earlier, the 30 most significant stocks in America, your money will now be up, right? Some 35 odd days later, up 8%. Now, I want you to think about this. My money just made 8% return. My money is up or appreciated in value by 8%. Yet I'm waiting a whole year at my job for my money to increase or to appreciate or for me to get a raise. That's called appreciation. A raise of what? 1% maybe? What type of raise do you get at the end of the year? 1% raise? A quarter? 50 cents? Thank you so much for your service. You did a good job. Matter of fact, you did an excellent job. You did such a good job, we're going to give you 50 cents. Huh? Please, somebody debate me on this. Am I lying? Been there, done that. Not no more. NASDAQ, if you just follow the market and you say, hey, I'm on January 1st, you know what? We're going to do this thing. We're going to become investors this year. We're going to learn how to make our money work for us. We don't know what we want to invest in as far as individual stock. Let's just follow the market. We're going to follow the NASDAQ. Your money will be up 10.73%. All right? Your money would appreciate it 10.73%. If you decide, hey, we just, all this stuff, it's just too confusing. We got to learn somewhere. Let's just follow the S&P 500, January 1st. Some 35 odd days later, your money will be up 8.7%. So at the very least, if you didn't even pick individual stocks, right? If you went into your 401k and you learned what you can do with your 401k and you invested properly, you said we're going to follow the market. If you went into your TSP and you don't know nothing about your TSP, but you learned what to do with your TSP, I recommend it. I can help you with that, right? And you follow the market, right? If you go into your IRA, you don't know what to do with your IRA. You just know you should invest, but then you learn what you can do. It's on your IRA and you follow the market. Your money will be up 8%. Now, here's the deal. For those that might be your first time watching, what I want you to do today when you go to work, look up your 401k, look up your TSP, look up your IRA, see how they're performing. If you're nowhere in the vicinity, if you're less than 5% growth and it's already 1 month in, and you see that the market is at 8.7%, somebody need to get fired. Maybe you need to get fired for managing your own retirement. Maybe your fund manager needs to get fired for managing your own retirement. The market is at 8%. If your money is not growing at least 5%, something is wrong. You got to start paying attention to your livelihood that's going to take place when you can no longer work. It's time for you to start paying attention. Everybody comes about pay attention. It's time for you to pay attention to your money. Now, I know you didn't. Who talks about this? Who teaches us this? Well, guess what? You're here today. For some strange reason, God has led you to this broadcast so you can become a better steward of your finances. I recommend it. If you need help, inbox me. Get the help you need. Stop trying to do it by yourself. If you do it by yourself, it would already be done. What's the emotion in the market? Emotion is basically saying, hey, here's what other people are doing. There's a lot of greed going on right now. We call this sentiment, right? And what is my good mentor, the third richest man in the world, Mr. Warren Buffett? What did he tell me? He said, son, if you're going to follow me, here are my rules. Number one, don't lose money. Number two, remember rule number one. Number three, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. So right now, a lot of people are greedy. So I should be fearful. That's what Mr. Buffett taught me. I said, okay, Mr. Buffett, you the third richest man in the world. I probably need to listen to you. Do I need to listen to my poor dad or my poor uncle or my poor granddad or my poor peer or my poor work friend? Do I need to listen to them? No, I'm going to listen to Mr. Buffett, the third richest man in the world. That's who I'm going to listen to. Why? Because I want to be rich. Okay? You might not want to be rich. I'm not saying, I'm telling you what I want to do. What you want to do is what you want to do. But I want to be rich. Because I know what rich can afford me to do. I know the kind of changes. I know the hospitals and the schools that I can build. I know the grocery stores I can bring to my community when I get rich. And rich is what I will become. Filthy rich. I mean, uber, super, stupid rich. All right. So it's greedy in the market right now. So it's telling me, hey, you know, maybe the prices of the stocks are going up. They're rising. They're getting to premium. And it's simple, guys. I said buy low, sell high. Well, if it's greedy, that means that the prices are being driven up to premium status. That's not buying low. But I could be looking to start selling some stuff, huh? See, when you buy low, sell high, and then you wait again, and you buy more, and then you sell it again, you know what that's called? It's called trade. Everybody put it on a trade. You're trading something that you got for cheap, and you're selling it for more. That is how you build wealth in the simplest forms. I bought this cookie for 50 cents. I sold it for $2. Trade. Right? I bought these ingredients for the cookies, right? That only cost me $1. Now I made a whole bunch of cookies that I sold for $5 a piece. That's called trade. You can call it business if you want, but this is trade. This is simple stuff. This is called economics. Right? I'm doing something for wholesale, selling it for retail. Trade. You're trading basically, how many guys would do this? You would trade your dollar for $5. If that's you putting a comment below me. How many guys would trade your $1 for someone else's $5 bill? Huh? Same concept. See, I teach this stuff to kids. This is why I can communicate in a way that you can understand it. So it don't be all this all money jargon that you never heard of. All right. Man, this is 7:25. Ooh, Lord. Okay. I'm going to get into some of the stuff I really want to talk about. We'll come back and we'll look at digging it out if we get to it, okay? Y'all okay with that? Because I want to look at some billionaires this morning. Our first billionaire, right? Our first billionaire breakdown. Because again, why are we going to look at billionaires? Because I believe that if you want to be wealthy, you should study wealthy people. Everybody put also study. If you want to be wealthy, you study wealthy people. What have they done? Mimic their ways. Our first billionaire, we're going to take a look at Wang. He's the 26th richest man in the world, richest person in the world. The 26th richest person in the world is named Wang Jianlin. I don't know if you know what I'm saying that. Wang Jianlin, whatever. Asian guy. He's a chairman of the Diggin Wanda Group. He's currently worth $22.6 billion. So this is the $22.6 billion man. Okay? Studying wealthy people. Wang Jianlin chairs the Diggin Wanda Group, one of the world's biggest commercial real estate developers. Maybe somebody want to get into real estate development. Everybody put it down, so develop. That means, what do they mean? They take properties, right, that are dilapidated. They improve those properties, develop, and then those properties become worth more. Buy low, sell high. Same thing. Different context, same thing. Or buy low, rent high. However you want to put it. More than 200 plazas in China. Development. Improve. Now, some of you guys, you can improve your property just by cutting the grass. How about that? You want to start there? That's development. When you go cut the grass, you are improving the property that you live on. Some of you guys can improve your property just by picking up the trash. Develop. Keep your community clean. Develop. That's development, by the way. How many guys have formed a homeowners association, which is really a real estate development crew? Y'all decide if we're going to put in a tennis court or a swimming pool into the community. That's development. That's called improving the community in which you live in. That way, when you leave or you decide you're going to leave this house, guess what? It's worth more. How many guys knew that you were real estate developers? That your homeowners association was a real estate development arm. It may not be this big, but it is one nonetheless. Oh, don't shot me down. Somebody please debate me on this, by the way. I'm telling you, please debate me on this. His group also owns U.S. movie, and look at this, U.S. movie theater chain, AMC. How many guys do that? When you go to the AMC theater and you spend your little money to watch the movies, you're actually contributing to his empire. Also, film studio, Legendary Entertainment. So he's in real estate. He's in entertainment. He's in the movie business. Or his company, Jianlin Wanda Group's in the movie business. How many guys do that? Wanda, he retreated in 2017, selling his Chinese hotel. He had a hotel tourism portfolio, including theme parks and the Mudio Studio Complex for over $9 billion. By early 2018, Wanda was also selling his real estate assets in London, Australia, and has taken Spanish soccer club. Had a soccer club. How many guys want to own something? Own a sports franchise? Soccer club Atletico de Madrid. All right, he's 64 years old. That tells me I still got time. I still got time to do this, baby. He only 64. I can get this done. Source of wealth, real estate, self-made. He didn't get nothing passed down to him. His family didn't leave him a whole bunch, right? He went out there and he got it. How many guys woke up this morning and said, I'm going to get it today? And I'm going to get it tomorrow if I'm still here. And then the next day I'm going to get it. I'm telling you, if you make a decision in your life to go get it every day, everybody put on every day, to go get it every day. 365. You can turn your life around just like you can turn your life around in 1 year. You can turn your financial life around in 1 year if you just got committed to go get it. Commitment is all it takes. Y'all, well, not all. You got to be committed, but you got to have a plan too. I mean, plan's important. Got one child. So Wang served in the Chinese military from 1970 to 1986 before turning around a government real estate venture and then going into business himself in 1989. His Wang Wanda Film Holding operates one of China's largest movie theater chains. So that's the 26th richest person in the world, the $22.6 billion man, Wang Jianlin. Wang Jianlin. You got to know people, you get to know people. You know how you get to know people? Get rich. See, here's how I love when people say this. You got to get to know people. Yes, you got to know people. You know how you get to know people? Start going towards, you put a goal together. You start working on your plan. You go at it every day. Guess what? You're going to attract people. You don't have to know people. You got to attract people. You attract to yourself that which you are. So if you become an attractive person, people are going to want to get to know you. We got to get past this. That is true, but it's a myth at the same time. Because we say you got to know people. Hey, guess what? I know people. You know how I know people? Because I became an attractive person. People want to get to know me. People see that I'm headed somewhere. They want to be attracted to success. It doesn't matter the level of success. So now I'm getting to know more successful people. I'm connected with even more successful people. I got millionaires and billionaires phone numbers in my phone right now. How is that? A little country boy from Decatur, Georgia, that's operating out of his bedroom. How is that? Because I've become an attractive person. They see success when I come through the door and I talk with authority. Yeah, I might be young, but I know what the hell I'm talking about. You're not going to talk to me that way. See what I'm saying? So Curvis, Mr. Jones, you are correct. You do got to know people. And one of those places you can get to know people, the Black Billionaires Club. See, that's how you get to know people. You start being around people who are serious about success. Join the Black Billionaires Club today so you can get to know people. Right? How many groups are you a part of? You know what I mean? When people ask me that, I used to be the only Black person, the youngest Black person in the room when I was learning about stock market. Nobody else was there. What else I was doing? I was getting to know people. Asians and white people, all that stuff. I wasn't intimidated. Shit, I'm here to learn. So are you. Let's do it. Right? So yeah, we get to know people. See, here's the problem, Mr. Jones. Most people won't make the $10 decision so they can get to know people. They'll go to church, but I'm talking about going to a financial church where you get to know people with money and people with goals and people that want to do something with their life. That's the people you need to get to know. And that's the people that need to get to know you. But the problem is we keep going out here into this world all by ourselves, right? Doing it because we feel like, oh man, if it don't get done, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Yes, you do have to do it, but you don't have to do it alone. You don't. You can choose to. You know, I invite you to join the Black Billionaires Club today so you can get to know people. All right. Great combo though, Mr. Jones. I appreciate that, brother. How do you send a 10? It's simply here. You just come here. Go to theblackbillionairesclub.com. Click subscribe. There's a little button right there. Pops up. You join the club. Or you can join this part, $20 a month. That's going to get you into the investment club. Yeah, opportunity to be invest with us. Opportunity to make money with us. Opportunity to be a part of real estate investment. Opportunity to learn about stocks. All that stuff. You make the decision. Or you can choose not to. Either way, guess what? You choose to, you choose not to. Guess what, guys? I'm okay with that. All right, let's keep going. So we're going to take a look at the fifth largest Black-owned business in America today. This is from Black Enterprise. They do a list every year of the 100 top 100 Black-owned businesses, right, in the world. I mean, in America. So we're going to be looking at Coca-Cola Beverages, Florida, L.L.C. In Tampa, Florida. The chief executive is Troy D. Taylor, who runs the fifth largest Black-owned business in America. I think this is for somebody we might want to study, right? Beverage and bottling and warehousing is what they do. They got 4,600 people they employ. They make $1.2 billion in 2017. So we're going to meet Mr. Troy D. Taylor, the Black CEO of the fifth largest Black-owned business in America. So Mr. Taylor, here we go. Mr. Taylor. All right. Mr. Taylor's here. I hope you guys can see that. Is that coming up good? Yeah, this is Mr. Troy Taylor, right? Black Billionaire Dollar CEO Troy Taylor tells black business owners how to win. Everybody put down, so how to win. Now here's the deal. This is a CEO who runs $1 billion company. You and I, you think we should take some advice from him if we want to win with money? We want to run a multi-billion-dollar company. He's a black man that's done it. If you happen to be black, you happen to be a man, and you want to run a multi-billion-dollar company, this might be somebody we want to listen to. As I said, I don't listen to poor dad. This is my rich uncle right here. Mr. Troy D. Taylor, I'm going to bring you into my family. You're now my rich uncle. I need to help a few people with my businesses. I'm from a backyard and I'm on a mission to help my poor people one day. Absolutely. You can help the poor, but you can't help them if you're among them. So let's get you to rich status first. Come back like Miss Harriet Tubman did, and you financially free those who can't free themselves. Hey, come on. I found a way. Let's get on this railroad. Guess what's going to happen, Mr. Jones? When you come back to freedom, you're going to be like, man, I could have freed more. If only they knew. That's what's going to happen. I've been dealing with this for years. I could have freed more if only they invested $10 a month. I could have freed more if only they invested $20 a month. I could have freed more if only they knew. Happened over 100 years ago. Harriet Tubman, still happening today. Ain't no difference. It's the same. Everybody putting on, so it's the same. I want you to understand, it's the same. We can keep talking about stuff. It's not going to change. It is the same. The only thing that's going to change for you is you. When you change, then your life will change. When you change, then your perspective will change. When you change, then your whole world will change. Everything else is going to stay the same. We can look at history and see it's not going to change. It's going to remain the same, but you can change. And you can change your life. It's the same. All right. So anyway, they look like they did an interview with this brother. Tampa, he's a top 100 as a member of the exclusive $1 billion revenue club, Tampa-based Florida, Coca-Cola Beverage. So I don't know whether this is a franchise or spinoff. They warehouse and they bottle for Coca-Cola, looks like. So anyway, let's find out what he did. The man responsible for Everest sales growth is Troy Taylor in Lafayette, Louisiana, native and former banker who has an oversight of a bottler that produces and distributes more than 600 products of the Coca-Cola and partner entities across the exclusive territory, covering over 18 million consumers in the major metropolitan markets of Miami, Tampa, Orlando, Jacksonville, with 4 manufacturing centers, 17 sales and distribution locations statewide, and more than 4,600 employees. Florida Coke serves mammoth customers like Disney, the NFL Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and local airports. So it looks like, I guess he started this business, and then Coca-Cola partnered with him in order for him to become a distribution center for them. And so it looks like that's what happened. There hasn't been another Black-owned Coke bottler among America's largest Black-owned businesses since Philadelphia Coca-Cola Bottling Company, a franchise in which the late consummate deal maker J. Bruce Lillywin and former NBA star come business owner Julius Erving, Dr. J, acquired major ownership in 1985. It remained among the first leaders of the BE until the 2010 ranking. So becoming I guess a bottler in a warehouse distribution center, you can literally create this and then, you know, become a distributor for some of these large major corporations. That can make you a billionaire. Okay. I never thought about it like that. That's cool. All right, Mr. Taylor, that's cool. So anyway, I'm not going to read all this. I want to get down to the advice. So here's the advice. The fireside chat, Black Enterprise CEO Earl Graves, right, at a recent Black Enterprise Summit, Taylor offered advice and insight. Everybody putting also advice and insight. Advice and insight to Black enterprises about structuring deals, operating a business, and building wealth. You think we need to listen to this brother about building wealth? Not listen to me. I'm just a little country boy from Decatur, Georgia. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But Mr. Taylor is a multi-billion-dollar CEO. I think we might want to listen to him. What does Virgin say? He say, hey, build relationships. Virgin say, Mr. Jones, get to know people. Let people get to know you. Build relationships and mentors before you pursue the deal. Right? Get to know people. Let people get to know you. Wow. You got to have those people who are mentors and friends and advisors that you can share your ideas. Who can you share with, people? You want to know why we created Black Billionaires Club? Because we give people a safe place to share, knowing that their ideas won't be stolen, because we're all sharing ideas. And I'm telling you, once you get into a group of people who are serious about success, who you can share your ideas with, and they can share their ideas with you, oh my goodness, you're talking about explosive growth. Explosive growth. Your thoughts, your dreams, your desires with people that are in a position to help. You know why people connected to me? Not because of me, it's because of my network, because of who I'm connected to. And I can get them connected to the right people to help them with what they're trying to accomplish. That's why people join my network. And it's not my network, it's actually our network, because it ain't me. I'm just one that's organizing. So listen, I want you to think about this for a second, people. Who in your life do you have that you can share your ideas with, your thoughts with, your dreams with, and your desires, and they are in a position to help you? Now, many of us will hope that be our significant other. I found that some people that I date, I'm not married by the way, but some people that I dated, I thought they were there to be able to help me, but they weren't. They were not in a position to help. They could listen, but they couldn't help. Be careful who you connected to. Those were just a number. I'm going to get someone now to help me put my travel business out there, and I will share some of my cash. Fantastic. Join the club. I get that. Yeah, you get all the help you want, brother. Great. I'm trying to get someone there now. Okay. All right. Well, hey, we can talk further when you join the club. Those were just a number of people that were there. I knew that the Coca-Cola company was going to refranchise it, so I stayed close to it, saying, hey, remember, I'm interested. I want to purchase, want to be in the bottling industry. Bring other African Americans to the table at every point of the deal. Being an alum, JP Morgan led our first credit facility of $80 million. We increased it to $100 million in 2015. It did a really good job on the key things, but not so good on building the relationship. I think part of it was because they didn't have anybody across the table that looked like me. And I told them about that. I said, you guys got to be a part of, got to put some Black people on this team. I was direct about it. Long story short, I fired JP Morgan as an agent and went to Citi because Raymond McGuire, global head of corporate investment banking and one of BE's most powerful executives in corporate America. Ray was smart because he knew he put a sister on the deal. You got to show some connectivity with me. Everybody put on those connect. I also feel it's important that we not only have and make deposits in our Black-owned institutions, but more importantly, that we have loan facilities, that we have banking relationships, because that's how they make money at the end of the day. Look at that. That's right, Junior Bridgman. All right, yeah, that's right. That brother who own all those franchises. We're probably gonna get to him at some point. All right, Mr. Hurst, I invite you. You say you have nobody. Hey, you're part of BBC, man. You run right now. You already joined your BBC member. Put it on hashtag BBC. These people don't understand. You have nobody. No, you choose to not have anybody. You know, it's not that you have nobody, Mr. Hurst. You have chosen not to have anybody. You can choose to have people. It's called connect. It's called join. It's called become a member. You have to make a decision to have people. Now, if it costs you, if $10 a month is too much, is too big of an investment for you to have the people that you need in your life, well, guess what? You're going to have nobody. And I'm not trying to be mean or harsh. I'm just saying it's a decision. Most people won't make it. That's okay. But let's be honest about it. You don't have anybody because you probably haven't invested in the right people that can be on your team, that can help you. You can change that today. You got to make a decision, or you can keep. To me, when you again, I'm not trying to be mean, Mr. Hurst, but when you say that, that's the boy crying wolf. You could have somebody every day. You come on this broadcast. I've been inviting you. You still haven't made the decision. You haven't done it. Okay, until you do it. Once you do it, then you can no longer say I don't have nobody, because we already got almost 100 members, over 100 members. So you're going to have over 100 people that you're not connected to that can help you and give you a space, because I'm telling you, once you get in that space, you're like, man, I can share. All this stuff is in my mind. I can get it out. We can start putting strategy and structure around the stuff that you want to do. We say, hey, here's how to do it. And then you're like, oh, man, wow. And then next thing you know, a month from now, you already started. Man, we just had somebody open up their first investment account 2 days ago. We had somebody get their platform going for their online store. This is the stuff that's happening. But I'm not going to do it for free. My time is way too valuable. Matter of fact, I mean, even something like this, I should be charged for, but I'm not. Why? Because I love my people. I want you guys to learn. I want you guys to take an interest in building wealth. I want you guys to take an interest. Raven Smart. Okay, so anyway, make connection. Wait a second. What it takes to win in business, day after day, the discipline to stick to it. Everybody putting on so discipline. Don't worry about the obstacles. No, they're going to come, and you just have to just keep getting through it. And it takes a high level of discipline. The other piece of this is what? Surround yourself. Join the club. That's what he just said. He said, hey, y'all need to join the Black Billionaires Club. Surround yourself with some really, really good people. People always ask me, how did you sleep at night while you're doing this? And I say, by the grace of God, by the fact that I got some really, really good people around me that were working toward the same goal. They understood the vision, they brought it into the vision, and they worked side by side. So, oh, that's it. That's it for that. So good advice from a man who runs the 5th largest Black-owned business in America. Kind of makes sense, huh? Listen to him. Don't listen to poor dad. Don't listen to poor uncle. Don't listen to poor aunt. Don't listen to poor sister. Listen to the rich folks. If you want to be rich, to wealthy, successful in this society, I'm just talking about money. I'm not talking about your value as a person and all that. No, I'm talking about money. All right, Mr. Taylor. This is Mr. Taylor. This is actually from Coca-Cola, right? For building a business means building a 100-year legacy, right? I'm not going to read all this because I want to get to something else. Y'all learned something today? Again, this is Mr. Taylor. I guess he franchised or a bottling company. I don't really know how all that worked. I mean, I don't know. I guess he started it. I don't know how it worked, but we can figure that out. I can do more research, look into it. Some of y'all already know. But at any rate, he is bottling and distributing for Coca-Cola. And they pay him a lot of money because he has driven revenue. He has increased the value of the corporation, and he's just a part of their distribution to the Floridas. All right. So I'm not going to read that, by the way. I want to get to this. This is what I want to get to. Richer than Oprah. This is the wealthiest African-American in the world. If you have my book, The Black Billionaires Club, he is on here. People still don't know who this brother is. The richest black person in America, and we still don't know who he is. That's kind of bad. But he exists. He's a billionaire. His name is Robert Smith. The richest black man in America. That's him, Mr. Robert Smith. Okay? Now, what does Mr. Robert Smith do? He is the founder of the Vista Equity Partners. All right? That's what he does. He got it. Well, I'm going to keep going. I want to get down to the good stuff. I ain't going to read all that because they just having a conversation. Boom, 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 boom. Smith includes a lot. He said, okay, let's see this. Let's read a little bit. So Smith has invested only in software over Vista's 18-year history, as evidenced by the CEOs like Andre Durand of the security software maker Ping Identity and Hardeep Gulati of the education management software company Power School, who have been summoned to Miami Beach, waiting to swap insights into artificial intelligence and other pressing topics. And Smith deploys more than 100 full-time consultants to improve his companies, right? So he hires people to improve. Everybody put also improve his company. Now, I want you to understand, black people, billionaires, that you're a company. That doesn't matter. Mr. Jones, that is irrelevant. Who cares? Listen, who cares what they do and don't do? That we can't control. God, help me to accept the things that I can't control. We cannot control that, Mr. Jones. We can't control what they do or what they don't do. What we can control is what we do. My question to you, Mr. Jones, is when you get rich, not if you get rich. When you get rich, are you going to do the things that you want other rich people to do? Who cares what they don't do? That's irrelevant. That was wasted energy and time to even talk about what they do or they don't do. The question is, what do you do? What do you do? God, help me to accept the things that I cannot change. Courage to change the things that I can. I can change what I do. I can change who I help. I can change where I invest my money. I can change who I connect myself to. I can change that. Let me focus on that. And wisdom to know the difference. That's the prayer. Who cares what they do or don't do? What are you going to do? I'm sorry, I mean, get on you like this, Mr. Jones. I'm serious. I am serious about this thing, brother. 100 full-time employees to improve the company. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. He hires consultants to improve his company. Now, what I want you to understand is that you are a company. You run a company right now. It's called your family. It's called your household. It's called your bank account. You are a CEO. My question is, do you hire people to help you improve? Uh-oh. No, he didn't. Yes, I did. Do you hire people to help you improve? Hire means that you pay them to help you improve your results. Or as most people, or most black people do, they keep trying to get other people to do stuff for them for free. Free is the 4-letter cuss word in the black community. Hire people to help you improve. If you hire somebody right now, you paid them, let's just say $100 to help you improve, and your improvement brought you back $1,000. Was that a wise investment? See, the problem, what I find is that too often we look at the cost versus the opportunity for return. And so we focus on, oh, that's going to cost me $100. Never thinking about, dang, I'm going to get $1,000 back. I might want to do that. Call trade. I'm trading 100 for 1,000. That's 10x, by the way. I'm 10x in my 100 for 1,000. It hurt on the front end. Let me give you another example. Let me give you a better example, easier example. So right now, last week, I sold out of all my books. All my books were gone. And I really didn't want to buy like 100 books, right? I was like, dang, I don't really want to. Yes, you know, I got all this money invested in a lot of different inventory. So I was like, man, I don't really want to buy 100 books. And so I was trying to find a way to get around it. I was going to do print on demand. I was going to get it reformatted and get my ebook done and stuff. So I sent my format to my book to somebody for them to reformat. And then something hit me. Everybody putting down, so something hit me. Something hit me. Because I ran out of books, I was missing opportunities to make a sale because people were asking for the book and I didn't have it anymore. I sold out, which is not, you know, you never, it's hard. When you sell out, you be like, oh my goodness. It seems like when you sell out, everybody wants something, right? So something hit me. It said, make the investment. This is your book. People want to buy it. People want to read it. It's the Black Billionaires Club. You got to have books on hand. So it hit me. It said, stop waiting. That's what it said to me. That's what a voice said to my mind. Stop waiting. So I stopped waiting. I said, damn, now I ain't going to wait on nobody else to do something I can do for myself. I'm just going to bite the bullet, and I'm going to have to buy these 100 books. Because why? Because I started thinking about the return. The return, somebody else reading this book, the return is going to give for them. The return to me of me just having the books wholesale, being in the seller retail, the return to me. How many books do I need to sell to make my money back? Not that much. So it hit me. Stop waiting for other people to do for you what you can do for yourself. So guess what I did? I ordered the damn books. It hurt. I was like, But guess what? I did what the Spirit told me to do. All right? I don't know who that's for. Stop waiting. That's what poor people do. They wait on everybody else when you could have used that same time of waiting to actually get it done. Stop waiting. Procrastination is killing you. You're still waiting to join the club. You know you should have joined the club last week. Still waiting. Still waiting. You're going to wait. Then you're going to be like, dang, well, why the price go up? Well, why did you wait? I'm telling you, that's another thing that poor people do. They wait, procrastinate, delay. I'm going to do it. Every day they're going to do it. And every day it don't get done. I recommend it. Smith includes the likes of Oracle and Microsoft in that boast, and his numbers back up his braggadocio. Since the Austin-based firm's inception in 2000, Vista's private equity funds have returned 22% net of fees annually to limited partners, according to the PitchBook data. Smith's annualized returns, which reflects exits, stand at a staggering 31% net. His funds have already made distributions of $14 billion, including $4 billion in the last year alone. Not surprising given those numbers, Vista has become America's fastest growing private equity firm. The billion-dollar man himself, the Black billionaire, Mr. Robert Smith, has America's fastest growing private equity firm, managing $31 billion across a range of buyout, credit, and hedge funds. Smith is putting all that money to work at a breakneck pace with 204 software acquisitions. He acquires companies since 2010, more than any tech company or financial firm in the world. Got a black man. They talking about a black man. They talking about in the world. That's good. That's good company to be in. He's still living, by the way. He's here. He's alive. After finishing an $11 billion fundraiser for the latest flagship buyout fund last year, Smith has already deployed more than half of it, focusing as usual on business-to-business software. Everybody putting it on B2B. You'll notice he's not B2C. He's not business to consumer. He's business to business. He's helping businesses, in technology. They recognize as a kind of central nervous system, right? He's an engineer, by the way. Taking together Vista's portfolio with 55,000 employees and more than $15 billion in revenue, ranks the 4th largest enterprise software company in the world. The richest black man in America operates the 4th largest enterprise software company in the world. Smith deploys quickly for a simple reason. While the rest of the private equity basically relies on identifying and rectifying inefficient companies, Vista bets that it can improve the operation. Everybody put the guys on improve. Improve, another thing, another word, appreciate, improve the operations as well as well-run firms, and claims that it's never lost money on buyout transactions in its 18-year history. I'm most proud of our system being a loss prevention mechanism, Smith said. Perpetual wins, win all the time. All I do is win, no matter what. Perpetual wins, translating to mammoth personal gains. I want you to focus on that for a second. Perpetual winning over and over and over again. If every day, if every week, if every month, if every year you were winning with money, it would turn into mammoth personal gains. But if every day, every week, every month, every year you're losing with money, it turns into mammoth personal losses. Here's my question to you, billionaires. Which side are you going to be on? You're going to be on the gain side or the loss side? Oh my, we got a black man talking about money and the markets in the morning. Yes. Which side are you going to be on? This is some good stuff, huh, guys? You guys enjoying this good stuff? Hit that like button, that share button, that invite button. Let people know that we're here. We're talking about, we got black people talking about a black billionaire in the morning. Who in the hell does that? How dare we? How dare we talk about black people winning with money And how are we going to use a network, a platform like Facebook to do it? How dare we? Estimated net worth $4.4 billion. Smith has now eclipsed Oprah Winfrey as the nation's wealthiest black person. He's eclipsed Oprah Winfrey as the nation's wealthiest black person. Now, a lot of us, we know Oprah because she's on TV. But we don't know this guy because he's not on TV. It's Black History Month, people. We got a black man, Robert Smith. We got a black woman, Oprah Winfrey, that are both billionaires. One of the few. And they're in America. There's one other billionaire. Happen to be a black man, too. A lot of black people don't like him. But his name is Michael Jordan. 3 out of the 2,000 some odd billionaires. Where did I get that number? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let me get that number for you. The world's billionaires, right? One second. Let me get to them. Three. So here, 2,208 billionaires in the world. We got 3 black or 3 African-American billionaires out of the 2,208 billionaires in the world. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right, 4. I keep forget about David Stewart. 4, that's 4, David Stewart. It may be another one that's not recorded too. I don't know. I can only go off the information I know about. So, worldwide technology. Thanks so much, Mr. Pryor. Is the number one? Is it number 2? Is the largest worldwide technology is the largest black-owned company in America, and its founder David Stewart is a billionaire as well. I don't know how I missed him out of my book, Mr. Proctor. By the way, thanks so much for that. But anyway, 4. Okay, then now we're up to 4. Now, it's not saying there's only 4 black billionaires in the world. I'm just saying 4 black billionaires in America. All right, out of the 2,208 billionaires in the world, we got 4 black billionaires in America. We got more across the world, but we got 4 in America that I know of. All right, I gotta add Mr. Stewart to our to my what's gonna be Mr. Volume 2 of the Black Billionaires Club. When I write that book, okay. All right, so what am I saying? Let's keep going. So did y'all know that, right? So you saying, dang, 2,200 billionaires. We only got 4 black billionaires in America, and most of us don't even know who they are because we spend so much time complaining, so much time, living our life, so much time not even really recognizing that we got people that we can learn from. All right, let's keep going. I was just trying to see if there's anything else in this article that'd be interesting to read. Oh, here's his story, by the way. So on paper, Smith's journey was a textbook American success story. 4th generation Colorado. He was the son of 2 PhDs who became Denver school principals and put education first. Everybody put also education first, not entertainment first, education first. Wow. His parents said education is important. Their father and I stressed the need for both of our sons to persevere once they identified and pursued a goal, said Smith's mother, Sylvia. Robert understood that preparation, hard work, and dedication were the keys to success in his class. In 1981, Smith headed to Cornell University to study chemical engineering, spending many nights and weekends in a 3-person study group that met in the basement of the engineering school's Olin Hall. During summers, Smith worked at Bell Labs back home in Denver, a college internship he landed as a high school student after persistent cold calling. After graduating from Cornell in 1985, Smith took engineering jobs, first at Goodyear Tire and Rubber chemical plant outside Buffalo, New York, and later at Air Products and Chemicals in Allentown, Pennsylvania. In 1990, Smith moved to Kraft General Foods, where he focused on coffee machine technology. His efforts won him 2 patents. One in the stainless steel filter and another for brewing process that makes crema, the layer of foam on top of the espresso. In 1992, Smith entered Columbia Business School. He was definitely acquiring the kinds of skills that would prove invaluable as the tech revolution exploded. But Smith's rise was also incredibly abnormal. Even today, as the 155th richest person in America and the 480th richest person in the world, he faces constant, if often off-witting racism. After a recent dinner in New York City with a group of senior Wall Street types, including a high-level executive in an investment bank, Smith moved to pick up the check for dinner, but the senior banker stopped him. "I can't have a black guy buy me dinner." The single such incidents, whether offhand remarks or doors more overtly shut to him, had an effect on Smith. It meant we had to work harder. And that's what we did. We had to work harder. And that's what we did. From his college days, he went when he joined the nation's prominent black fraternity Alpha Phi Alpha, known for his bookish but professionally ambitious members like Thurgood Marshall, Martin Luther King Jr. Smith had support. He joined a group. He joined a club. He joined the organization. Now, you might not join the Black Billionaires Club. That's okay. What organization you going to join? Learn from what the rich people do. He's part of an organization where he got support, where he got to know people and people got to know him. A crucial mentor, John Udental, who founded a pioneering black-run investment bank and happened to speak at Smith's Columbia graduation soon after. Udental, currently a vice chairman at Bank of America, took Smith to lunch and over tuna sandwiches persuaded him to ditch his MBA focus on marketing to work on Wall Street. There's a spark, a poise, even a wisdom that you can't teach or learn. Some people are just blessed to have it, Udental said. That's how I felt when I met Robert as a young man. We can keep going, guys. I'm going to let you guys read this for yourself. Man, it's his story. It's his story. Matter of fact, we're going to read it. I'll read the story tomorrow on next episode. We're going to come back and we're going to read the rest of this. Of course, you can find this story. I have the story written out in the Black Billionaires Club. You can order that book as well when you go to the site at theblackbillionairesclub.com. Here's my question, Black Billionaires. Did you hit the like button? Did you hit the watch button? Did you hit the invite button? Did you hit the watch party button? Did you give other people that are connected to you an opportunity to learn about money this morning? Or did you let another opportunity to help your fellow man pass you by? In the comments below, I'd like for you to share with us something that you learned today. What's your takeaway? Right? I don't do this just to do this. I do this to make a difference. My question is, was this worth your time and why? Because here's the deal, your time you can't get back. Money you can always get back. Time you can't. So I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted that you would spend the time with us here today to learn what you don't know about money. There's black folk talking about money and markets in the morning. We've gone over the stock market, did a quick recap. You know, I'm big on oil. I like my oil. We looked at a billionaire, the 26th richest person in the world, the $22 billion man, Mr. Wang Jianlin. We also looked at the CEO, the black CEO of the 5th largest black-owned company in America, Mr. Troy T. Taylor. We've also covered something new, something I didn't expect to cover today, but we looked at the richest black man, black person in America, Mr. Robert Smith, and we'll pick that up tomorrow. We'll read the rest of Mr. Robert Smith's story and what he went through, what he experienced, what he went through to now become the richest person in America, overtaking Oprah Winfrey. What did you learn today? Now, I invite you, for those that keep saying, I invite you to join the Black Billionaires Club, to join a club, to join a group, to walk away from the 95% of the people who simply don't care enough to make it, to do something different in their life. I invite you to walk away from them right now. Make a decision that you are going to walk away from the crowd of broke. Walk away. Don't talk like they talk. Don't do what they do. Don't go where they go unless you want to be like they are. In order for you and I to help the poor, we must not be among them. Not meaning that we don't know them. It just means that we must lift ourselves by our bootstraps. If we have to, we got to do what we got to do to get rich. And then we can come back like Harriet Tubman and say, follow me to the land of financial freedom. The Underground Railroad is over here. Come on, get on the board. But you're going to find when you do that, that you could have helped way more if only they knew. Join the Black Billionaires Club today. Become a member. You get even more. This is just an overview. This ain't nothing. I just do this for fun. Can you imagine what it's like when we get deep into this stuff? Oh my goodness. Oh, you're going to really be, your eyes really going to light up. All right, my beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for tuning in today here on the Money and Power Show. I'm your host, ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, ERGJ Black Bazaar, international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club, and the founder of the Black Billionaires Club that you can join today for as little as $10 a month. Here's what I understand. Some people do, some people don't, most people won't. 95% of people won't make a $10 decision to change their financial life forever. They keep thinking that the government is going to give them a handout that's going to change their life. No. If you want your life to get better, you want your finances to get better, you want your bank account to get better, you got to get better. Wealth begins in the mind. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. Well, guys, I want you to remember this. Vivian said, when buying and selling, stop, be fearful when others are greedy. I want you to remember this, man, that it takes a village. And it starts with us. Let's build wealth together. We all we got, people. Guess what? That's enough. I pray to God to preserve each and every one of you, that you'll go out today and you will have an absolutely fantastic day and you will crush your goals. If God gives it to us, then we'll meet again here tomorrow on the Money and Power Show. Until then, Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We'll see you all there at the next episode of the new Black Wall Street. The new Black Wall